This is chapter 3, and Tess is disappointed that Angel leaves without dancing with her, which leads to her feeling unwanted and later in the novel feeling she isn't good enough for him. This shows how chaotic Tess's family is. Tess also feels guilty for being at a party while her mother stays at home and works. This leads to kind of the more guilty side of Tess. She has a conversation with her mother, and her mother gives her the news that her father is actually a D'Urberville. She realizes this is good news because it could help her family out financially. So her mother tells her that her father is at Rolliver's and that her father has a heart problem, and Tess thinks that how irresponsible her father is since he has to leave early tomorrow but is instead at a bar late at night. So her mother decides to go fetch her father, and Tess thinks to herself that she just wants to go so she can get away from the children. And Tess understands that her mother isn't going to go get her dad, but bring him right back, but instead relax and take her time without having to deal with the kids while at Rolliver's, which shows the responsibility that Tess has. This is a book that her mother reads called The Complete Fortune Teller. Her mother is extremely superstitious and believes the book will help her deal with the future. Tess believes that her mother probably got the book out to look into their new name and its future. Tess goes on to explain the children in her family to show how busy the house is and how much responsibility she has being the oldest sibling, which goes to the theme of duty of herself versus the duty of the family. Tess realizes that her mother has been out for a long time, and she goes to send Abraham to fetch her mom and dad. And then since Abraham has now not come back, she decides to go get them by herself.